What is something other people do that bothers you? When people talk obsessively about themselves. Have you ever been trapped in a convo where the person just non-stop talks about themselves? It's not a conversation. It's a glorified campaign boost for the other person. I hate that. Tell me what to do when I'm already doing it. Bring others down to make themselves look good. Putin, is that you? Always putting others down. Disrespect things that don't belong to them. We should be trying to leave things better than we found them, but instead people are so self-absorbed. This is something I learned later in life. I was raised by parents who gave no fucks about anyone but themselves. They littered, slammed doors, speak very loudly, talked shit about other people, and definitely didn't respect other people or their property. Thankfully, by nature, I'm a very observant person, so a lot of these traits I acknowledged I didn't want and chose not to act that way. But once I found my SO, he taught me to take it to a whole other level. If we're walking our dogs and there's someone's personal garbage can out, he won't throw our dog's poop in the can. He'll wait until we're home or there's a public can we can use. The doors in the halls of our apartment slam very loudly, and it doesn't matter how much of a rush he's in. He will take his time to close them softly so they don't make a peep. If he's asked to do something, he takes his time to make sure he does it right the first time. To have found someone who cares about the way they impact others on the littlest levels. I feel so lucky. And because of him I work on being this way too. Put things back where they go. Clean things you got dirty. If you open it, shut it. You turned it on, turn it off. That's all it takes to keep a nice clean organized area that everyone can enjoy. Take pleasure in making someone else feel embarrassed or ashamed. Cut people off while driving and fail to use their turning signal. Not only is it dangerous and increases the chance of an accident, but it also requires very little effort to not do. Assuming they are right without any evidence/reason to believe they are right except them being the ones that said it. Talk behind people's backs and take out their problems on people who've done nothing wrong. People talk bad about each other all the time at my work. It makes it so uncomfortable to try to be pleasant and social because I feel like I can't trust anyone. Not using headphones in public. Throw garbage on the street. People who shove plastic bottles in bushes. Not covering their mouth when they cough or sneeze. Walking in massive groups on sidewalks and jogging paths. I get that you wanted to walk together as a whole group, but please understand people are behind you trying to get by. Yeah, and they're oblivious to anyone behind them too. Bully. Making someone feel bad about themselves. It doesn't benefit the bully in any way and I fail to understand why people do it. Not putting shopping carts back. The worst is when they are left smack dab in a parking space. Right. Why make someone else's life harder when you could not? Let their kids run wild and disrupt everyone else because you can't be bothered to tell them no. Asking you a yes or no question, then acting offended when you say no. Edit. Holy shit, I wasn't expecting to be so relatable. Assuming what I'm going to say and interrupt me before I'm even halfway through my sentence. My wife does this. Oh hey, I was going to tell you, this weekend your mom wants us to come visit. No, let me finish. We need to go grocery shopping this weekend. Fuck it. You go grocery shopping with my mom. I'll take Jim this weekend to eat at that restaurant you keep wanting to try. It's literally the only thing we fight about. She can't shut her mouth long enough to let me finish my sentences. Get aggressive over other people's opinions. Discussion is fine, but don't clog my Reddit DMs please. Get up from a table and don't scoot the chair back under the table. Walk slow when I can't go around them. It's great that you don't have anywhere to be, but I do. Yeah, or those groups of 3 to 4 friends walking beside each other slowly down the path and blocking a 2-meter wide area. This is not your damn walkway. Others need to use it and have places to be. Animal cruelty. Capitalize every word in their sentence like this. Still. Better. than a hand clap between each word. Stopping in high traffic areas like the top of an escalator. Licking their finger before handing a paper to me from a stack or before counting out money to me. That's just nasty. How else will they taste the souls of the trees? Talk over me while I'm mid-sentence. It's so fucking disrespectful. Everyone deserves a chance to express themselves. Drive in the left lane and go below the speed limit. It's the worst when they are in the left lane and no one is in the right lane, like get TF over. Complaining about something other people do without realizing that they also do it. Replying all unnecessarily on emails. I don't need to know that you received the schedule for the week, Cheryl. I don't need to hear you congrats on Megan from another department who I've never even met's minor promotion. I get well over 30 unnecessary emails from this a day. This one grad student in my department always accidentally hits reply all and then follows up with another reply all email saying, please ignore that last email. Hit reply all by accident. Please no, you're making it worse. Leave a mess after eating in a public place or even in private. Clean up after yourself. Motherfuckers that sound like a humpback whale exhaling through their blowhole every damn time they take a drink. Bully and make comments to other people in public because they are different to them. Leave them the hell alone. They are not bothering anyone. Why does their sexuality, gender, dress sense etc. bother you so much? It makes me so angry. I can't stand when people say, excuse you, edit to clarify, when accidentally colliding with someone or getting too close. In my own personal experience, these individuals are never seen taking responsibility for their own invasions of other people's personal space and seem to never use excuse me instead. Do their parents teach them this? I don't usually see it in isolated incidents, but serially as if they don't even know the proper phrase. When you simply didn't hear what somebody said and they repeat it super slow and louder in an obnoxious tone. I'm not mentally impaired, just couldn't hear your mumble. Tell me details about other people's sex lives and or trauma when it's not important in some way about the people actually having the conversation. It's none of my goddamn business. I don't want to know, and you shouldn't be spreading this stuff around without their go ahead. Also, sticking an iPad/iPhone in front of their kid in a relatively quiet area with the volume high. Either give the child some fucking earphones or, better yet, actually interact with them. When they purposefully antagonize you, like playfully disagreeing with everything, mishearing things, etc., to irritate you. Once you're irritated they get all defensive like that wasn't the whole point. Post videos of themselves/friends helping homeless people. You don't need to film it, just be a good person. People who get up extremely early in the morning by choice, then get an attitude like everyone who's still sleeping is a lazy unmotivated sloth. Picking arguments over dumb things or being contrary just for the sake of it. Like flat earthers or anti-vaxxers. Asking for advice on the same issue over and over and then choosing to ignore said advice and making the same mistake over and over. Putting something back on the wrong shelf at the grocery store. Please don't ever do that. Putting refrigerated or frozen foods on an unrefrigerated shelf. Thanks for ruining the food, you idiot. When you politely remind them about something they need to do, they blow up at you and proceed to forget about the thing they needed to do. Remain ignorant. I can't stand it. It doesn't matter what it is, if they stop educating themselves I lose a massive deal of respect for them. Learn. Continue to learn. Always learn as much as you can. Please. Okay, here goes. My roommate gets out of the shower and dries off on the carpet. I have learned to never go in there with socks on. Cooks horrible smelling meals and leaves the scraps in the kitchen sink. Leaves exactly one side of the sink full of dirty dishes all the time. While leaving one sink full of dirty dishes he loads up the dish strainers to overflowing, so even if I wanted to cook something I have to clean and then put the dishes away because there is nowhere to put them to dry. Parks his mountain bike in the kitchen because he doesn't want to get it wet by leaving it outside. In the kitchen. Has 9 pairs of shoes scattered by the front door. Leaves the stove top covered with dirty pans and leaves his cast iron frying pans in the oven. I cannot tell you how many times I have tried to put something in the oven only to slam the dish I am putting in there against his fucking frying pans. When people just don't get straight to the point about something. They dance around the subject and I'm supposed to try to figure out what that person actually meant. Ain't nobody got time for that. Say it's okay they're friendly about their off-lead dog without checking if my dog was friendly. Tell you about what zodiac sign they are. Or worse, ask you what your zodiac sign is and then judge you based on it. Well, you don't seem like a Scorpio. Asking for an opinion and then getting upset about your opinion. Telling me what to do. Unless we're naked in the bedroom, you're not the boss of me and I refuse to listen to you. What about the person who is the boss of you? You probably shouldn't be in the bedroom naked with them then. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more daily Reddit videos.